we are underway here on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021. A run with a second-year man. That's Ramondre Stevenson.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there were many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Stevenson. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Throwing, Jones. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It was Marcus Golden that time who came roaring in to get him.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jones. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Murray going to throw. Rolling. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Back to throw. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Patriots take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw. Jones. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they'll work this down inside the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw pulled in by Aguilar. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
2nd and short. So it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back to throw again. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but again, just 1 yard out of it. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game, and he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Screen pass to Connor, and he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On the return is Jones. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Jones throwing to start the drive. And this is caught. It's Parker. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Looking to throw. Jones. And that'll be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
That's caught by Myers. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Jones gets in for a New England touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Pats will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Shotgun now for Murray. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. And this will be swung out here for counter. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. Here's Jones. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead at Stevenson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Jones now on 1st and 10. This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and that'll make the score 14-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Now Murray. He's got McBride here over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, Murray. Being chased out left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. That pass complete to Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Here's Murray. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Throwing now is Murray. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jawan Bentley, the one to get in and finish off the play.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge to stop him.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Matt Judon providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now Murray's got to have this one. Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught inside the 15. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Connor. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. Again, 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw is Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. Touchdown, Cardinals! James Conner, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, that is Prater to kick. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing, Jones. Open man right side, Myers. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Jones. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down 14-7. 1:52 to play. Now Murray needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. Cardinals got to go quickly. Hustling to the line. Back to throw. Murray. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jones to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Now it's the Cardinals' turn. Trailing in this one now. 44 seconds to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Harris. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost